With just a few days to the KRA deadline for filing returns, President Ruto, together with his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, visited the Times Tower to perform their civic duty, setting an example for Kenyans to follow suit. The president was at the Times Tower, the headquarters of the Kenya Revenue Authority, to file his returns as a symbol of his commitment to fulfilling his duties as a citizen and the president of Kenya. Here are the details.
President Ruto visited the Kenya Revenue Authority at the Times Tower headquarters today, accompanied by his deputy Rigathi Gachagua. During this occasion, he expressed his concern over issues of tax payment, the illegalities that have tainted the corporation's name, the evasion of tax by some individuals in the country, not obtaining revenue targets, collusion and wanton bribe-taking by the employees at KRA.
This exercise is not a mere dramatization or other empty public performance. It is something I believe in wholeheartedly, and it is something I cherish. Of corruption, good people, collusion, inefficiency, and unprofessionalism is much more costly to the country than any efficient technology will ever be. It's that arbitrary, opaque, and fundamentally corruptible revenue collection methods are the preferred modus operandi.
KRA joins the list of government agencies that have proved to be corruptible and effortlessly disregard their mandate to serve their interests. In 2020, 30 managers were sacked following interdiction on tax evasion, and just recently, KRA top officials were involved in the release of contaminated sugar to the mass markets. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua praised President Ruto's taxation efforts, stating that the country cannot be built on debt but by harnessing the country's resources.
On behalf of all those who work under you, I want to encourage you that you are on the right trajectory. The way to build a country, the way to transform a country's economy is to harness our own resources. I want to encourage the officers of the Kenya Revenue Authority to be a professional organization. The year before, this organization was used in a negative manner to persecute people politically using taxation. And that should never have happened, and it should never happen again.
He further decried the malpractice in KRA, explaining that it was deployed to settle political scores in the previous Ruto administration. The deputy president clarified that the administration wouldn't need KRA to handle their political opponents, as they will be managed politically.
That President William Ruto and those of us who work under him will never ask you to use taxation to pursue those who are opposed to his leadership. If there are people, and they are there, who are opposed to his leadership, they will be handled politically.
The deputy president also cited the displeasure of Kenyans with the taxation proposals, but assured the president that Kenyans would be appreciative in a matter of time.
Oh, yes. So, Your Excellency, we want to encourage you that what you are pursuing is the right economic intervention, and in the fullness of time, the people of Kenya will come to appreciate.
President Ruto put himself at the forefront of advocating for the KRA, insisting on the need for integrity in the government agency so as to make tax-paying an experience Kenyans will look forward to.
I am a very big advocate of Kenya Revenue Authority. You know that. I have gone out of my way to work with you to sensitize, to mobilize Kenyans, to come forward, to explain why each and every one of us must pay tax. But the question many Kenyans ask me is, how are we sure that we will all pay? Because we must all be equal. Because the people who have connection, the people who have networks will escape paying. I will take personal responsibility over the safety and the proper use of the public resources of the people of Kenya.
President Ruto put himself at the forefront of advocating for the KRA, insisting on the need for integrity in the government agency so as to make tax-paying an experience Kenyans will look forward to. The president emphasized the importance of paying taxes, stating that it is the only instrument that the country has to propagate its transformation, and thus he will make it a personal responsibility to ensure the safety and proper use of public resources so that the country can move forward. President Ruto ended his speech by issuing a stern warning to the crooked officials that are crippling the corporation, promising their termination.